What are we even doing here? We're having a Brisling showdown. Yeah, two very similar cans of sardines. Both Brislings, one from Season brand in EVOO and the other King Oscar brand in EVOO. Yeah, these are gonna be little fish, you know, and they're packed in two different places, right? Let's just like look around. King Oscar's packed in Poland. These Seasons are packed in Latvia. So like, I don't know, is there a difference? Is it gonna be really obvious, or are these gonna be like really similar? I don't know. I know what to expect from King Oscar, but I don't know what to expect from Season. I can't really remember why I even have this box in my cupboard, but I got a lot of stuff in my cupboard that don't know why I got it, where it came from, but we're doing it. I had opened this King Oscar at some point, and then like kept the wrapper with it so I know what tin it was, but you know, it's that. And so we got a nice box for this Season. Yeah. Oh my God, kind of ruined the box here. I got a fingernail that's kind of, I cut it too close and now it's kind of hurting me. Okay. Really similar looking tins, right? Let's just like open them up both. I mean, I'm struck by the sort of like pattern here on the Season, right? Not so much on the KOs. Look at the back. Yeah, just like a couple of differences, but like what are we supposed to get from that, right? Yeah, let's just keep it moving. This looks really delicious from Season. And right away, I'm gonna like just kind of like off the cuff make some observations. You see this kind of like dimpling of the skin. It's sort of a foily sort of texture here. That's kind of like what I expect to see from like smoked Latvian sprats. Yeah. And then I don't really tend to think of that as a characteristic of KOs. But let's see. Ooh, yeah, this is the itty bitty KOs. So not a perfect comparison. We could have found ones that were packed more like this, but still the same species. A little bit of this sort of foiling here, but not as much as here. But these are bigger fish. Maybe it's showing up. I don't know. These are a little smoother all the way around. Let's see what we like. Lift out really nice. It looks like they've chopped the tails off here, huh? Kind of taste like Latvian sprats. They really do. Ooh, very soft. Mushy is a mean thing to say. Oh, this one's tail wasn't cut off, so I guess that was just a lucky fish, huh? But still oily and delicious. You know, how's our olive oil taste? Okay, yeah, you know, nobody's springing for like super expensive olive oil in these things. Let's try the KOs, huh? Yeah, beautiful little paintbrush tails there. Pretty all the way around. What tiny little fish, huh? Firmer, as smaller fish tend to be, generally. But a little easier to eat if you were a tiny bit squeamish about sardines like this. These are perhaps a little saltier. But they're not quite as fishy tasting, you know, in a good way that you could have a fishy taste. These Latvian ones, they're a little bit more, yeah, there's a little bit more sea in them that I'm tasting, huh? Yeah, it's hard for me to really characterize the Latvian taste, but it's definitely there. If I was blindfolded, I think I'd be clocking a difference here. Yeah, a little saltier, you know. Even after I have a Latvian one, come back to the King Oscar, the salt sort of pinches. These are both really good. Yeah. If you don't know Latvian sprats, typically they're like really smoked. So like even to the point where like their tails are kind of stiff and you got this kind of, you know, brown sort of tint to the skin. Like they're obviously smoked, but these, you know, I double check, lightly smoked. There you go. Lightly smoked. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's the Latvian vibe I'm picking up. You big idiot. They're smoked. Are the KOs smoked? Why didn't I read the pack earlier? Yeah, they say lightly wood smoked too, but definitely don't taste it on these the way that I do the Latvians. Oh my God, I'm not on a plate. I'm kind of getting oil everywhere. Let's kick it up another notch, right? Okay, yeah, no, what you say is when we come back, we're kicking it up another notch. Right. Wow, good one, Emerald. You guys remember Emerald? Bam! Do you know why I'm able to put out a video every week? Because of my Patreon supporters. And that's why they get an additional video all for themselves. And those videos are a little different. If you've ever wondered what it'd be like if I traded some of the polish of these YouTube videos for a little more canned fish candor and a behind the scenes look at the files, that link is where you go. Okay, newly joined Dean's Listers this week, Dean's Listers are my heavy rollers, are Hudson Werner, Short Ribs, and Wilson Y, and the Dean's Downtime Crew. And my new fishy freaks are Bug23 FTOI, Calicarpio, Chloe, Dave Nelson, Really Sour, Sam Sliger, and Scott in the Sky. Thanks, back to the show. Yeah, so I got this Old Bay. Yeah, I got, you know, it's just how do you use all of this, right? You need a whole family. And yeah, I thought we'd get a little bored just eating all these regular sprats, right? Spratus, right? So I said, let's break out this Old Bay sauce that we kind of like. It's kind of growing on us, right? I mean, we have it anyway. I bought it as a joke, really, on my Walmart trip so long ago. And now it's kind of just here with us. I hate to waste it. Hot sauce is definitely one of those things where I can kind of slum it, you know? Yeah. I don't need to go buy some kind of fancy, you know, hot sauce like I saw in Hot Ones or something. Oh, I don't mean to say slum it, Old Bay. I didn't mean it like that. You're great. You know, you're part of like some kind of Maryland tradition or something, right? Who knows? I'm not from there. Where's Old Bay hot sauce from? Screedle, Deedle. Yeah, Maryland. Wow, it really does say Maryland on here, huh? But they don't tell you like some big story. They don't say like Papa Old Bay perfected his recipe over 3 generations, and like they don't say that. Yeah, they're pretty chill about it. The McCormick spice people. I visited Baltimore for the first time recently. It was a pinball thing. What a lovely time. What a lovely people. What a nice town. What a nice town. I think we were a little north of Baltimore proper, but the tournament took place at a Mexican restaurant / pinball parlor called Holy Frijoles. And yeah, everybody there was really nice. I totally recommend it. As an out-of-towner. Yeah. If you go to Baltimore, go hang out at Holy Frijoles. That little neighborhood is cute too, you know. They got these convenience stores in Baltimore where they sell fried chicken that they make inside of the convenience store. I forget what this place is called. It's called something.
Morning, noon, and
something
night.
dairy.
Royal Farm Stores
I don't know.
are doing it right with freshly ground 100%
Can't remember.
coffee, delicious
Can't
Purdue
remember.
Royal
Oh my
fried
God.
chicken, fresh made-to-order deli subs and sandwiches, ice-cold fountain sodas.
I'm having a
Royal
fishy
slushes,
time,
and a
guys.
whole lot more. Royal Farm Stores. We're there for you when you need us.
Whoa. Was I reviewing these cans or what? Yeah, I think these are both like representative of like what they are. If you like King Oscars and you see these seasons hanging around, get some and try them. See how you like them. You might like the sort of like their pivot on the whole smoked sprats thing. And it's not as extreme as like Riga sprats, you know, that are like really smoked sprats. Like those MW Polar sprats that you see. Those are more like real smoky smoked, you know, Latvian sprats. Guys, hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.